Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Cater to Me, where we welcome all things, only things, strictly things, and specifically things that cater to us. Okay. Today is Words of Wisdom Wednesday, which means I will be giving a words of wisdom. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get straight into the vibe. All right. Um, I titled this Words of Wisdom Wednesday, Play the Hand That You've Been Dealt. You're more fortunate than you think, okay? And I wanted to make this message because I feel like a lot of times we are we end up in positions and circumstances that make us feel like you know our life isn't enough, like it isn't fulfilling enough, or we don't have, the right answers to get to where we want to go. We feel like we have to sometimes look way far outside of ourselves to, progress. And although sometimes you do have to look outside of yourself to, just to be able to experience different, you know, different sides of life and experience different phases of life. Sometimes you do have to go outside of your comfort zone and see certain things, but at the same time, you don't have to necessarily look outside of your own life to find the answers to everything, okay? And you don't have to look so far out of your life to, you know, to figure out a way to pave a way for better. Okay, sometimes your life circumstances built you up into what your purpose is going to be. Okay, so what I'm saying is you don't really have to, a lot of times we think we have to look far out of ourselves and look all around to see what our purpose is, to see what we're here for, to see what we're meant to be doing. But a lot of times, based on how we were brought up, based on the conditions we were raised in, and the things that we experienced as we were growing up, those are the things, and this no matter how old you are, okay? The things you experience throughout your whole life journey is those things that, that groom you into who you are, which will then show you what your purpose is based off of who you became. Okay, so we got this Seven of Swords in reverse. So with the Seven of Swords upright, that's being tricked, that's being manipulated. Okay, but in reverse, that's like seeing through manipulation. Okay, having good discernment. Okay, so I feel like in regards of your life, I feel like you know you have a choice. You can either fall victim to the experiences that you've encountered throughout your life and allow them to make you feel less than and weak, and feel like, you got something stolen away from you, and there's no coming back from it. Or you can see through the manipulation, okay? Excuse me, or you can see through the manipulation and realize you are meant to overcome those life obstacles that you encounter, okay, and see that you are meant to surpass those life obstacles and actually use them as a future guide to make sure you don't, use those obstacles as a guide, as a lesson to make sure you don't go through those obstacles again, okay, and to also help others not go through those obstacles again, okay. We had that with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of times we experience things throughout life that make us feel like our life isn't, anything special. Like we were dealt a bad hand in life, okay? We experience things that, make us feel like life is unfair. And many times it is unfair because many times, especially for the chosen group of us, we have, we experience a lot of different things that, that are related to the curses that have been put on our family and our bloodlines, okay, from history, okay. We experienced a lot of different things that were in result of the curses that were put on the family, okay. So we grow up in broken foundations. We grow up in homes where, you don't have, both parents. We grow up in homes where, you are having to deal with poverty, okay, and sexual abuse and things like that, okay. We grow up in those type of environments, so a lot of times we are unfulfilled with our life journey. We are dissatisfied, okay. with our life journey. It isn't really something we are proud of, okay? But with the Seven of Swords in reverse, like I said, it's seeing through those moments where you felt like you were dealt a bad hand, and it's seeing that you're actually able to get away. You are actually able to get away and survive. So now that you are actually able to get away and survive that hand that you've been dealt, now it's time to see how you can use your journey to create something that would, be beneficial to others, okay? And that could be creating some type of content, creating some type of book, creating some type of product, okay? Creating anything, creating some type of service that could not only assist you in healing from what you've experienced, but also assist others, okay? That's your purpose. You don't have to look around, and I mean, you can, to help, like, maybe guide you in a direction. Like, you can look around and seek other people, like what other people are doing, to try to find a purpose, but most of the time your purpose is already instilled within you, okay? You've already, based off of how you came up, based off of the hand you were dealt in life, based off of the things you've encountered, okay? You've already, you're already in alignment with your purpose. You just need to put everything together. Like, okay, I've been through this. Not everybody has experienced what I've experienced, okay? And because not everybody has experienced what I experienced, now, this can turn into my purpose, so that I can ensure that, they don't have to go through what I went through, okay? Now that I've been through this, as I survived and I was able to overcome and heal, now I could, create something that could teach my offspring or their offspring, what way to go, so that they don't have to go down this route, okay? Okay, what else? All right. Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles upright, that's like a good offer, a new opportunity, but in reverse, it's like a false offer. Yeah, it's being handed something that isn't very fruitful, that isn't very beneficial. Okay, yeah, so a lot of times we were born on broken foundations. A lot of times we were born in a way where we weren't handed opportunities, where we weren't handed, we weren't given a guidebook on what we should do, what we shouldn't do. We weren't given a guidebook on, what's right and wrong, for the most part, what's beneficial and what's not beneficial. So based off of your journey, based off of the hand you were dealt, based off of the, missed opportunities you might have experienced, based off of the the feelings of lack that you might have experienced, because you've overcame it, now you're able to serve as, a guide to others, okay? Now you're able to offer others the keys, okay? You didn't have the keys, okay? You weren't born with the keys. You had to create the keys on your own, okay? But now you have the keys, so now you're able to offer the keys, okay? And turn that into your purpose, okay? I'm going to pull one more card from my deck, and I'm going to close out. I just want to give a quick words of wisdom message, okay? So I feel like, yeah, work with the hand that you've been dealt, okay? Don't think that you probably have been dealt a bad hand, but at the same time, it's like, that hand has built you into this powerful being that you are now, to this powerful, wise person that you are now, to this resilient person that you are now, that has all this strength, that has all this knowledge now, okay, that has real wisdom. Like, you can really teach now, like, you can really guide now, okay? Now is the time to see your background for what it was, see your journey for what it is, and now piece everything together like a puzzle and use your journey to your advantage, okay? Use it to your advantage to help guide you towards your purpose, okay? Okay, it says release. Let go of what's causing the issue. Okay, so yeah, I feel like anything that's making you feel trapped, anything that's making you feel like you can't overcome your circumstances, you're needing to and this could be related to people that might be around you, rather it's past people that you still might be connected to or tempted to go back to, or even when it comes to just emotions, feelings of lack, feeling like you can't overcome your journey. You're needing to release that, okay? And a way that I've been taught to do that is to write down things and burn them, okay? I listened to one of my favorite readers. Her name is Shavi Zane, terror investigator on YouTube, and she really guides people to write things down and then burn them, and that's something that's really has helped me. I write down whatever I feel like is burdening me from seeing clearly and seeing, what my purpose is clearly and seeing what it is that I need to see clearly. I write it down. So I write down, I release all, feelings of lack. I release all, you know emotions related to unworthiness of better, unworthiness of wealth, unworthiness of health. I release all emotions related to that, okay? I release feelings of being neglected and abandoned. I release that because a lot of times, sometimes, it's like the hurt, that abandonment, that feeling of hurt and abandonment that causes us to just, not even want to look at our journey and just want to find something that doesn't really fulfill us and just get into it and start doing it. But it's not really your purpose, because you still are going to go home with that feeling of abandonment, that feeling of you're not really, your purpose is actually curing what your problem is or was, okay? Your purpose is actually curing that, okay, and healing that. So you need to release and write down and burn whatever has been causing you to stagnate and see your journey for what it is, okay? It wasn't for you to fall victim to, it's for you to overcome. So you need to release, okay? So like I said, write down, I release all feelings of neglect, all feelings of abandonment, all, feelings of insignificant, because a lot of times we feel insignificance because a lot of times we feel like our story is common. A lot of people have been through this. A lot of people have been through sexual abuse. A lot of people have been through that. A lot of people have been through this. And so it's not that significant, but that's false, okay? Even if a lot of people have experienced it, they might not have processed it and was able to overcome it like you overcame it, okay? So that turns into your purpose, like I said. So release, any emotions related to insignificance, okay? And being undervalued, because you are very valuable, okay? Your journey made you valuable. You're a gem now, okay? All right. What else? It says, question to the universe. Why is it so hard to live? I want love. I want wealth. I want to be happy and at peace. And I get why some of it requires some work, but sometimes I just don't know why it has to be so hard. It's so much weight that it puts on my heart. It makes me not know how to start and not want to start. Yeah, so I feel like I said, that's related to a lot of times we don't want to relate our purpose to how we came up in our journey, because a lot of times the journey caused so much pain and so much hurt, we don't even want to look at it anymore. So that's why I highly encourage that do them burn and releases exercises. Those actually work, okay? Or just do some writing, journaling, okay? Journal it out, write it out, because sometimes we have it pent up to the point we never expressed it to nobody. So either journal it out. If you don't want to journal it out, record yourself, talk to yourself, or even if you don't want to record yourself, just have a conversation with yourself where you're getting out what you've experienced, how it shaped you into who you are, what you had to do to overcome it. Get it out some way, somehow. Get it out, release it, let it out some way, somehow, okay? Because that's what's going to make your heart lighter, okay? Because you can't fully operate in your purpose with a heavy heart, okay? You have to have a light heart to be able to see things clearly, okay? And to really do the work that you are meant to be doing, okay? You have to have a light heart. But question to the universe, that's why it's like, because it says question to the universe, why is it so hard, okay? That's why it was so hard, because it was shaping you. You had to feel those burns. You had to feel them curses, because you had to align with your purpose. Your purpose is to break them curses off your family, off your lineage, off your bloodline, off future families, off future, lineages, okay, and their offspring, okay? That's your purpose. That's why it had to hurt, because we learn through pain. We learn through that hurt, We remember what hurts. Okay, sometimes more than we remember what feels good. Sometimes we remember that hurts. Okay, so that's why it had to hurt so bad, so it can really, kind of shake you up, and for you to remember, like, this is what you need to solve. This is why you're here. This is what you're meant to do. Okay, it says manifest. Okay, just you have everything you need. Just plan and work. Yeah, you were dealt the perfect hand already. Okay, you don't have to you don't have to work some type of job that don't really fulfill you. You don't have to, at least not forever. Okay, or at least for not a long period of time. You don't have to go in a field that doesn't really, excite you, that doesn't really intrigue you. You don't have to do things that don't really intrigue you. You were dealt the right hand. Your journey gave you the right hand, gave you everything that you need to get in alignment with your purpose. Create whatever service that is, counseling service, therapy, whatever. Create whatever product, okay, books, okay, or whatever your story is related to. Okay, you could have dealt with weight issues, or you could have dealt with any type of insecurities related to your physical appearance. Okay, create products related to that. Okay, whatever your circumstances are, create your purpose with that. Okay, you were dealt the right hand. Okay, it says synergy, combine two or more ways to make it work. I feel like that synergy is you, as you heal yourself, as you find ways to really heal yourself. Find, strategies that you use to heal yourself, things that you tell yourself to heal yourself, things that you use on yourself to heal yourself, things that you do to heal yourself. As you continue to do those things to become completely healed, that's going to help you, create those things for others, okay, and help you fall in line with your purpose, okay? So that's why I feel like you need to combine, you need to balance healing yourself so that you can be able to heal others, okay? All right. Yeah, so play the hand that you've been dealt, okay? You don't have to look all around, up and down to, find like, oh, what should I be doing? 9 times out of 10, your life journey is a reflection or a foundation of what you need to be doing, okay? It's the foundation that you were meant to grow from, and now you're able to branch off into doing many different things based off of how you were groomed up, based off of how you were brought up, okay? Now you're able to, do many wonderful things, okay, for yourself and for others, okay? So play the hand that you've been dealt, okay? If you got something from that message, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, okay? And thank you for tuning in, all right?